Okay, we're back. Let's go. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna probably stop recording during turns pretty soon. Yeah, we want to come back around to this area. Yeah, I just kind of realized I missed half a turn by moving onto that desert. Oh well. So we see that on, well, like I said, I'm playing on the Emperor level of difficulty, but it more or less equates to Immortal on vanilla. This is for a couple of reasons. First of all, this game is a little bit harder for the player. There's a lot more options available to you, which means there's more room for error, and additionally, there's just a lot of different things you can do. On top of that, the AI not only receives gold bonuses, like in vanilla, but they also receive unit experience bonuses, so that the units are quite powerful early without really doing a lot of work for that. So this more or less equates to Immortal, but at the same time we see that these guys probably, I mean, they have 2 cities, they might have 3, and we see Paris, and I haven't seen second city from them, which is quite surprising given the turn. So, you know, it's kind of like Immortal, but then again, it's not the most super. The IA doesn't receive tons and tons of early units and stuff like that, so I will need to give them some money, and this is actually a good time to show you something. We see here, we can very clearly see our current status with them. We see allies for 63 points. If this city-state was in contention with another civ, we'd be able to see their influence and ours as well, and accurately know how much influence we need to get to ally level. Again, I don't know why this is not in the core game, but it's not, and I think that really detracts from the gameplay of the vanilla game, and it's something that I couldn't play without. So let's see about this barb camp that we think is down here. Another 30 gold, and they're right there too. Wait, I never met them? Oh yeah, I died. Kind of just spotting their borders there. We'll trespass. Just taking a peek. Let's get to that hill. Okay, our quarry is complete. Now we can go work on that cow. And if you also notice something, river tiles do not automatically give you the +1 gold. You have to improve them first. So yeah, France is coming in here, so I'm actually gonna have to ignore this barb camp, although he does have some zone of control in a marsh area. Not the greatest. So I'm thinking I might just buy an archer. If I can get I mean, these guys are kind of blocking me a little bit. Hopefully I can get the city in. Holy shit, I got a lot of warriors. Kind of makes us wonder about this city at the moment here. Let's see here. Is this marsh? Yeah, so we'll get here, here, and then we can move out. And wow, I might even bring my scout down to defend this, although how much can a scout realistically do? So there's that barb camp. You know, obviously I could shoot it, but I have no way of actually clearing it at the moment, so we'll continue on our journey. Let's get you hooked up. God. This is not looking good for this city right now. open borders to Napoleon. Let's just get our last 50 gold here. Again, I'm not exactly above kind of gaming the AI. Yeah. So, okay, we cleared the barb camp and we're friends. Also, another nice change is that for militaristic, you can see that we have a free unit and 10 turns. There's a 50-point pool that we need to accumulate 50 points, and we see we're getting +5 every turn. That's probably, I guess, 3 from an ally and 2 from a friend. Not exactly sure about that. So we're at 56. Costs us 250 to become friends. I know we said we wanted to buy an archer, we wanted to buy a worker, but picking up this ivory will let us sell our pearls, and again, we're gonna kind of get the max value here, although I don't particularly want gold per turn at this point. We're missing out on 80 gold by doing that, so let's not do that, and instead go to... Oh, these guys got a lot of gold.
Gelin pazarlığa tutuşalım. Hoşunuza gider mi?
Okay. Choose production. Stoneworks? Spearman. Could think about getting a trireme here actually, because if we do plant, what did I say, here, then we can stick the trireme in there and really pretty much bombard every tile around there. So maybe we'll do that. We'll just give it a bonus versus land for the promotion. Okay, another city-state quest. It's always worth checking those out. I mean, obviously we're nowhere in that area, but oh wow, it's right on their border. Probably won't get there before they take care of it. So, I make it. Yeah, it's kind of annoying how worker units and settler units sort of get blocked, whereas the military units just go right on through. Can really create some absurd situations where you just cannot get to where you need to go with your worker, especially when you have mutual open borders going with a lot of people. They run into your land with units, you're like, why are you in my land, why are you on my roads? It can be a little frustrating sometimes. So this is more what I was talking about. It's not a best example, but there is some nice settleable islands. They're kind of cramping our style a bit here with that fish. But obviously right now we see 2 atolls, 3 food, 1 hammer, 1 gold. You build a lighthouse, that's a 4 food tile, 1 hammer. So you could really grow coastal cities quite well. Oh my goodness. This is terrible. That is absolutely horrible. Are you seriously not going to take my settler right there?
You made an instrument.
Wow. 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 Alright. Thank you. I guess I'll take my city after all. Again, 1 tile. I mean, there could easily be someone here, but I think we have to take the risk at this point. Yeah. Okay. So looks like he's sending most of his guys to my capital at this point. So that might get a little hairy down there. We do have that gold saved up specifically for a defensive unit at this point. Wonder if I could take out the ship and earn some influence to these guys. 30 gold? 30 gold. More pearls. So I got... Okay. Right. Zone of control. So we got our cotton back, which is, you know, like I said, I'm not above exactly gaming the AI. Maybe when I improve my gameplay a little bit, maybe with some suggestions from you guys about what I could be doing better, maybe I can sort of be above that. But for now, let's just take our gold and call it a day. We don't have horse. Could easily look into going for a heroic epic here and some swordsmen. That feels like a pretty good plan right now, and that will put us closer to machinery. Oh no, it's not even on the route to machinery. This is kind of interesting. Coal is revealed at metal casting, but it cannot be traded until later on in the game when your civilization sort of understands the more innate properties of coal. But it is nice to have production boost sometimes. So machinery is 4 techs away. But we're not quite ready to get there yet, I don't think. I think we need to go for iron. Well, we only have 1 iron. Again, my apologies. My tech decisions sometimes take a little while. Civil service doesn't do anything for us. It'd be nice to have the levy, but it's a long tech and it doesn't really give us much that we need at the moment. For those of you screaming catapults at me, those of you vanilla players, catapults do receive a 50% combat penalty against units. It sounds like a lot, but when you get some upgrades on it, you get a great general in the area, it does balance out. You know, these are siege units, they're used to siege a city. They can clear out units, but it takes a little work to get them to that point, so we're kind of stuck with archers for our ranged at this point. Don't particularly need lumber mills. So yeah, let's go with ironworking. We'll worry about getting the machinery next, I think. I really do wish I had some horse available to me, but okay, so we're protected here from marsh. So let's take a shot. And okay, let's make sure they're not getting like raped by French units over there. Not that we'd do anything, but it's comforting to know that they're not. 3 turns. Alright. What is it? Oh yeah, trireme. Now, do I want to get an archer out now? The idea of putting him here, I could get a couple free shots off probably before having to retreat. We're gonna have to do it, and I have enough for 2 if I do need an additional one in the other city, so that seems okay. And this way I can actually go barracks next instead of having to build 1 more unit in support. So this is, I believe, where we want our city. It's telling us here for the mountain, but if we can get here and then another city probably on this hill, or possibly here to get the deer, but deer are kind of meh. Probably here. 1, 2, 3. I missed that fish. 1, 2. Well, anyway, we want to get through here, so we'll pick up that cotton that way. Alright guys, on the end of the video, come back to the next one. We'll plan a city, we'll go to war, we'll have some good times. Alright, catch you then.